Hey, Lancer Nation. Today we've got CBU volleyball alum Sydney Kralj. And Sydney graduated from a CBU 2017, 2018. You've been playing professionally in Europe since then. And take us through your journey and what that's been like.
Kind of playing at CBU opened a lot of doors for me in my professional season. Really something I've always wanted to do, and I've been lucky to play both in Germany, 2019, and now in France, just coming back. So it's been an incredible journey learning the game I love, volleyball, so much in different cultures and different aspects of it. And I'm loving the game. Love it. I get to continue to play.
Very cool. You were telling me the seasons are actually pretty long. They're about 10 months. So unfortunately, your season this year was cut short due to COVID, right?
Mm-hmm. Definitely, but it's more than a job, right? It's more than all of it. It's a lifestyle. You decide, you sign a contract to go live in a foreign country for most of a year, right? 8 to 10 depending on the country. And as much as I love it and I'm so excited to do it every year and learn about, like, to spend time in these countries and learn more than just the game of volleyball and how they do it and practices and cultures and all of that, but also learn the language and their values and kind of what their regulars are, and the best part is being able to walk to local grocery stores and seeing just the different food. Learning to speak new languages has been a rough one, but very fun.
Well, what's the difference in competition been like from Germany to France?
Oh man. My Germany season was really fun, but also very laid back in terms of volleyball. Definitely, I would say a step down from playing at which I didn't mind so much because I had unbelievable teammates and I was lucky to meet these great people and have a great season. And I spent a lot of time traveling because it wasn't as intense as this last season I had in France. So in Germany, we probably practiced 4 times a week with one game a weekend. And this last season in France that I was there for, we practiced twice a day, 5 times a week, and a game on the weekend. So it's a way more of a job in an aspect where you're waking up and you're fueling your body the entire day. You're recovering constantly. And like, we are professional athletes. I felt a lot more in France because how you play is a big time component of these sponsors that want to continue sponsoring these teams, which ultimately would give you more money or more bonuses at the end of the season. So big difference, I think, in terms of the levels from Germany to France. And I'm very eager to find out if other countries have that same differences or cultural differences or values, I think, in how they play the game and strategies and whatnot.
Oh, very interesting. I'm curious, how did this all come about? You're finishing up your career at CBU, and how did you get contacted by these clubs, and how did you become a pro?
Um, Honestly, as soon as I transferred to California Baptist, I had told Brandon and Blair that that was something I was interested in. I remember talking to Andrew Shortall and them doing just kind of what is it? Our online when it's like our profile, and it was like, what do you want to do for the future? And I remember saying I want to play pro ball, and at the time I wasn't sure if it was something I could reach or I could do or if I was talented enough. And honestly, I worked my butt off at CBU. I wanted a conference championship. I wanted to be the best I could. I wanted to bring my all the time at CBU. And obviously their volleyball program and Brandon and Blair have instilled that greatness even today. And it's great what they're doing with the program. And I wanted more. I wanted to keep playing. And so Brandon had hooked up me and Lauren Hackett um, up with an agent, Nick. And with him, I kind of sent him some video and I said, hey, I want to play abroad. I'm ready to do this. And he got me hooked up with our German team. And then this last year in France.
Wow, very interesting. You
Yeah.
transferred to CBU from Cal State LA. I'm wondering what attracted you to California Baptist?
Um, I had a great time, obviously, at Cal State LA. I made some amazing friends, but it wasn't what I wanted volleyball wise. I've always wanted to win a conference championship and do more than just play, right? I wanted to play for more, for titles, for rings, and I was interested in California Baptist as a freshman. Obviously, didn't take that route, and when I came back out for that second tryout and reestablished myself and had a conversation with Blandon and Blair, I knew exactly that this was the route that was calling my name. It was for me, and this team, both years, 2016 and 2017, were years I think that we could have won, and I think we did pretty well those 2 years. So it made me happy that I could help in that matter, in that aspect.
I definitely want to talk about the 2017 season. That was the final year in Division Two. You had a
Yeah.
tremendous season, an undefeated regular season, and you got to win the Pac West crown. Number one team in the nation, actually, heading into regionals and got to host a regional. Just so many great players on that team besides yourself. The Witt
Mm-hmm.
twins, Lauren Hackett, as you said.
So
How
many.
special was it to play on that team?
Honestly, amazing. It's hard to kind of put into words the feeling of fulfillment, honestly. We worked so hard, but at the same time, it was such a team effort. Like every single player on that team put effort into our undefeated record. Our practices were fun and focused, and there's not too many people I think could say have been through an undefeated season. And I'm so lucky and so blessed to say that I had some amazing girls and amazing coaches and an amazing program really to help us get there. And yeah.
Do you still talk with Coach Higa a lot? Do you follow the program?
Yes, I follow the program. I'm actually pretty good friends with Summer Avery, who had played there just after I left. We wanted to play together, I think, in college, and it never really worked out. And I was so happy when Brandon and both Summer had reached out and said, "Hey, we're looking at going there." And I got so excited. So, of course, I followed their season the whole way. And I've loved watching them grow and trying to learn the boundaries and everything of wax sports in Division 1, and I keep in touch both with Brandon and Blair and my teammates, and it's definitely a culture that I hope to always be a part of. I love what they do with the program and how they keep the alumni involved, and can't wait to go back for an alumni match one of these days. And I get down there at least sometimes in the summer to play around with the girls and train a little bit, and I look forward to it every summer.
That's great to hear. Well, Sydney, it is great to
Yeah.
see you, and so glad you're doing so well in Europe professionally. Take care, and as always, Lance up.
Lance up.